it's Halloween today, people are going to be doing stupid stuff. Now, that could just be kids eating too much candy from trick-or-treating, or their parents eating too much candy they stole from their kids, or it could be people at parties, drinking too much regular party stuff. I'm not so worried about that. That's not good, but I'm not worried about that especially. What I'm worried about is people who will use Halloween as an excuse to do occult things. Now, some people are like into it in their daily life, being witches and things like that, or trying to be, and they're gonna try and do stuff today. They're gonna try and make it their day. But also, there's lots of other people who will be tempted into that stuff by other people. Say, hey, let's play this Ouija board real quick. It'll be fun. It won't harm anything today. Let's just mess with it. No, don't do that. If you're at a party and there's tarot cards or Ouija boards, or someone's gonna have a seance, or there's like pentagrams drawn around, leave that party. You don't need to be there, because the devil would love to use those things to convince you, oh no, it won't cause any harm. Yeah, the devil's a liar. He always is. He would love to use that to bring you to him, to invite evil and demons into your life. Over and over again it happens. It's not always the case, but people are experiencing demonic things, their life is falling apart, everything just seems to be going wrong. Very often, again, not always, but very often, more often than you'd think, it's because they mess with occult stuff and, whether they meant to or not, invited evil into their lives. Don't do that. Now, am I saying that Halloween as a whole is bad? No, actually, it has lots of Christian roots. Is it entirely Christian as like a liturgical holiday? No, but through Christian practice over millennia, it has developed and it's related to those things. So it's not inherently bad. In fact, I like to think of it as that we've just been costumes and spooky decorations, but they're all cheap and flimsy, so we take them off and throw them away. We're making fun of death and evil because we know that Christ has the victory, right? So we don't have to be afraid of evil. We're mocking evil. But the devil would love to use that and actually teach us to embrace evil. Don't listen to him. The devil is always a liar. Rather, let us remember that it's a preparation for tomorrow's celebration of All Saints' Day, which is the devil hates because the saints in heaven show that he was not powerful over them. So let us, if we celebrate Halloween, have the spooky stuff. Watch a spooky movie, not a violent, gory one. Those aren't even scary. They're just trashy. Spooky things are fun. We all get that. They're not in and of themselves evil, but make sure that the things you engage in for Halloween are simply that, kind of macabre, spooky stuff, because, death is a reality for all of us, so we think about it. But don't let that tempt you into being part of anything that is occult and evil. That's different than spookiness. One is innocent fun, one can lead you to hell. So please, be careful this Halloween. Know what you're engaging in, especially as a Christian, especially recognize that you are a son and daughter of God, and you have to behave a certain way because of that, and avoid evil in all of its forms. Have a happy Halloween, but remember to stay holy and be joyful in it, and look forward to All Saints' Day and All Souls' Day coming up next. Saint Michael the Archangel, defend us from evil this day. All the saints in heaven, pray for us.